Sometimes we have the best intentions, but we still have to trick ourselves in order to do the things that, we don't want to do. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about 8 ways you can trick yourself into saving money. My name is Jennifer, and if you're new here, you are watching the 12 Days of Financiary, where January 1st through the 12th, I do 12 videos all about saving money and living a simple life to help kickstart your new year. So if you want to make sure you don't miss out on any of those videos, click on the subscribe button down below. We're going to jump right into this one. Number 1 is to remove your password and your credit card numbers from websites. You know, the automatic save thing says, hey, do you want to save your password or save your credit card number for future use? Just say no. What this is going to do is if you really want something, you won't have a problem getting up and going to your wallet to get the credit card or the debit card to put into the site. You will not have a problem resetting your password because you forgot it and taking the extra time if you really wanted it. This is going to put some resistance in place where you need it. Because if it's super easy to just click that button, you're not going to have time to process. And if you can't get up to go get your wallet to get it, then you probably didn't need the thing in the first place. Number 2 is to calculate how many hours it costs to buy something. This will really get your mind working. So let's say a t-shirt is $30 and you make $15 an hour, just say. Now you could say that's 2 hours of work, but it's not. It's not, because you don't bring home $15 an hour. You bring home less than that after taxes, insurance, and all that other fun stuff, right? So let's just assume it's $10 that you bring home. That's actually 3 hours of work for a t-shirt. You're probably going to think twice about it, aren't you? Probably end up saving money. This next one is a really good rule of thumb to have for pretty much anything, and it is a 24-hour rule. Now you could say 24 hours or 48 hours, and you could give it a dollar amount. You could say, if I am planning to spend $50 or more, I have to give myself a 24-hour waiting period. I cannot purchase this thing. What you're going to find is, again, if you really wanted it, you won't have a problem waiting and going back and getting it. But more often than not, I would probably say 8 times out of 10, you're going to see that you actually forgot about it. You left it in your cart and you just moved on. We have this, when we see something we want it now, we want it now. And we don't let the back of our brain kind of think more about something. So especially if you put a dollar limit on it, it's really going to help you to save money because you're not going to be able to have that impulse. So what this is almost like being a parent to yourself. When you're older, you can't say, oh no, you don't need to have ice cream for dinner or before dinner, or you don't need another soda. Whereas your family or your parents may have said, no, you've got to eat your vegetables first, which was better for you. Well, you have to be your own parent when you're an adult. You have to talk yourself down from doing things that aren't the best for you. So this 24-hour rule helps you put kind of a parameter, a rule in place, like when you were a kid, basically. Number 4 is how my husband and I are doing so well at paying off our house early. If you're new to my channel, we plan to pay our house off in the year of 2024. We are on track to do that, which we will have had our mortgage then for 6 years. So we are super excited, and it's going faster than we thought. The fact that it's 2022 just kind of brings it into perspective. But honestly, this one is part of the reason we are doing this, and it's saving your raise. This will really trick you into saving money. We have more than doubled our income since we got married 11 years ago. And we looked back at some tax statements recently and were amazed to see how little we brought in compared to now. And we pretty much actually spend about the same amount of money. So we spend the same, but we save the rest. So that is how we have done it. And so a lot of people just wonder, how in the world do you do it? Well, we probably actually save more money now than we did then, because I am much more of a conscious spender and a frugal person. But, we have gotten raises, gotten job promotions, gotten different jobs, brought on side jobs. And instead of falling into that lifestyle creep, we have saved that money, not saved it, but put it towards our mortgage, put it towards things. We don't have any other debt other than our home. Our cars are paid off. We don't have credit card debt, none of that. So we don't have just places where, like a ship, our money is leaking through it. So anytime we get a raise, we save it, or actually we put it towards the house. So we get excited when there's something that's, we get another side job, or we get a promotion or a raise, because we know that that's just a quicker way for us to get our mortgage paid off. So the next time you get a raise, or a bonus even, so let's assume that's going to be this year, if you were living comfortably on the amount you were making last year, why not go ahead and automatically transfer that money into your 401k, or automatically set that up to go into an auto savings, or know what that increase is in your paycheck, and say you're going to put an extra $200 towards your mortgage. If you're anything like me, in this household, we pretty much eat very similar things all the time, and we use the same, consumable products. So my tip here is to stock up when something is on sale. So let's say you need to go buy a bottle of shampoo and it happens to be on sale. Well, buy one for now and buy one for later. Obviously, make sure this is in your budget, but if you're going to save $3 on that shampoo now versus buying it when you might need it and it be $3 more, you can imagine if you do that for everything, how much money you will trick yourself into saving. The other thing you will have is always having a backup where you won't be stressed out and having to go buy it at the premium price, or having to buy a more expensive version because they don't have that product. So things like pastas, spaghetti sauces, in our house it's beans and rices. We stock up on that stuff, so we don't have to go out as much, and we save money on gas that way, and we can get things when they are on sale. We can buy one for now and one for later. This next one is really fun to do because I love challenges. That is one of my favorite things, especially if you tell me I can't do something, then I'm definitely going to do it and probably win. That is just my motivation. So doing a no-buy challenge is a great way to trick yourself into money, saving money. Into money. Well, I guess that works too. So what I recommend for this is you can definitely go big or go home and do a no-buy year where you don't buy anything but necessities, none of your wants. That is difficult to do if you have never done anything like this. But what I recommend you do is start off with doing a no-buy coffee for 2 weeks, or doing a no get your nails done for 3 months. And instead of spending that money, figure out how much you would have spent each day and have like a notepad in your car, maybe write it down, take that money and put it into a jar or a bucket or an envelope, and realize at the end of that no-buy challenge how much money you saved. That motivation is going to be so much fun. Now, you could reward yourself. So let's say you saved $200. You could go out and buy, $50 pair of shoes and take $150 and put it towards your debt. You could do something like that as well, or put all 200 of it, whatever it is. But that's going to be something fun to do, a challenge. And I don't know about you, but I love a good challenge. One of the things that many people do not do in their budget is make saving the first line. This can be a huge game changer when it comes to saving money. Most of the time you'll see, rent or mortgage, and then below that it's car payment or debt payment or student loan payment, and then it's electricity or utilities, and then it's food budget, etc. How about when you're doing your budget for 2022, make the first line savings. Whatever it is you're saving for, if you're just saving just to save money, you're saving for an emergency fund, you are saving for a down payment on a house, you're saving to pay cash for a car, make saving your first line. Rather than taking the end result, whatever money you have left over, and saving that, make it the first one and spend whatever is left over after that. This makes a big difference in your mindset and how you look at things, and you're automatically, I promise you 100% of the time, going to save more money. The last way to trick yourself into saving money is to automate your savings. So if you put that a line as your first savings amount, go into your payroll, your HR, and set up to where a portion of your paycheck automatically goes to a separate savings account. possibly a savings account across town, not to where you can easily move money into your checking account. That one can get you too. It's just another way to put resistance, but automatically save your money. This is the same as saving your raise. So if you get a raise this year, maybe go ahead and automatically save in your 401k. Move that money. One of the things that people don't realize is you didn't see it, it was never there. But then you, at the end of the month or end of the 6 months or a year, you look in your 401k or savings account and go, whoa, that's pretty cool. It's just a way to reduce the amount of times that you want to overthink something and go, I really, really want this. Set up your automatic savings this year. Trust me, it'll work. I hope you enjoyed this video, 8 ways that you can trick yourself into saving money. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you back for more videos.